Osakabehime. I wasn't gonna do another video on her and your bride because I did it back in, what was it, October for her? But people wanted to hear it with the new audio, which I agree. I would rather hear this with better audio than original. So let's get started. I like Osakabehime's design, first off, and I like her personality. I know the I know the Japan English speak she does can grate on people's nerves, but as someone that is actively involved in Twitch and everything, I really don't mind it. Base attack is low, and when you consider Avenger, yeah, this is not good. She might actually like be in contention for like lowest base attack in the game. That's not even a cap. That actually might be true. I think this goes down to like 97 if we're only considering the modifier and base attack. So especially because rulers have the like plus modifier, so they technically have more attack depending. Anyway, HP, it's okay. It's not the highest, which is honestly surprising, but I think it's because of her kit, and like they didn't make her super tanky up here because she makes her tanky. She makes herself tanky. Yeah, also she was supposed to be a fat fox, but because of Tamamo, she does the bat origami. I forget what the reason was, but I'm pretty sure that was it. She's supposed to be a fox spirit, but because there being too many fox spirits in Chaldea, she got someone with bat servants as a baddie servant. Okay. Star gen assassin numbers, which hit counts, they're good, so she's genning a lot of stars. MP charge 0.83, love it. Love it with these hit counts. The quick cards will gen good MP. Arts cards are gonna crit, they'll get gen good MP. Extra attack looks good, high value on both of these. Chat, I love assassins when they have like really high MP gen, because that just means like the better their extra attack, the just better it is. Because they have the best star gen, and it all depends on their MP charge. If they have high hit counts, they're generating a lot of stars, they're generating a lot of MP. Makes up for their lower base attack, or lower damage output. First skill has been buffed, and I'm so surprised that they actually buffed this, because this is supposed to be like the best morph / shapeshift in the game. This is supposed to be the best one in the game, and they buffed it. Like, can they buff Tamamo now, please? Can Tamamo get a buff, please? It's been years. She deserves a buff. So basically it's 60% defense for one turn, and then after that it is 30%. And that carries on over for the next 2 turns. And she gets 40% debuff resistance. Why is this important? She actually has negative debuff resistance. Yeah. So if she does not have the skill up, you're pretty much every single debuff is going to land, because she doesn't even have magic resist counter than this, because she's an assassin. She just straight up, like, if you do not pop this skill, she's getting debuffed. You need to have like good uptime on this, which she doesn't have cooldown reduction, which I mean I wouldn't mind if she actually got it. That would just distinguish her. And when they buffed it, they didn't change anything about this. They just gave it party-wide crit damage for 3 turns, which is nice. This is nice. It's just kind of not what she needed. Like, it makes sense, don't get me wrong, this makes sense because she buffs up quick and buster, which are the heaviest crit focused card types, but she did need something else. She does need something else. She needs another skill buff. Just like Tamamo needs another. I mean, Tamamo is just bias, but Osaka actually does need another buff. This is part of the reason. 20% battery and star gen up. This by itself isn't bad, but when you consider that almost every single free-to-play has a 20% battery, some of them targetable, that's not a good luck. Like 5-turn cooldown, cool. They can't make it like 50. They're not gonna do that. But really, like, that's it. This really is, like, you cannot say that star gen makes it worth, like, it's not even AoE. That's part of the issue. This is not AoE. If this was AoE, I wouldn't be having this conversation, but like, bring up most free-to-play servants. They have 20% battery somehow. A lot of it is targeted. And yeah, this skill needs to get buffed. This star gen is not enough to warrant the cooldown. Need more. And that's saying something for a battery skill on 5 turns. I'm saying it still needs more. Third skill does not need to be buffed. Buff Yeet and nuke their defense. This skill is fine the way it is. Arts buff, star gen. We already talked about the negative debuff. And this is like good on her because she does have okay arts cards. They're not high hits, but she does have the gain to go with it. She is a support, so I default say mana loading, but she can also do fairly well in solos because of her kit. So extra attack is not the worst thing if you want to keep spamming the MP. Speaking of, party defense up 20%. So in her own kit for 1 turn, she will have 80% defense. I don't know if you know what 80% defense means, but that means you're taking a 5th of all the damage you could be taking. A 5th. Meaning you are definitely able to face tank MPs. Not only that, you get more max HP, like Lady Avalon. I will say I kind of think Osakabehime's MP is slightly more spammable than Lady Avalon, but that also depends on if Osaka is solo or not. If she's not solo, she's not looping this. If she is, she probably will loop it because she's spamming up quick. Getting better performance, and she's also clicking arts cards. So her refunds should be a lot better. And Lady Avalon is heavily reliant on passive regen, and her art, like, she's not really buffing up her arts cards. Like, no one is gonna buff them up. Like, if she's in Castoria setups, it's only like passively she gets better refund. But like, you can't really compete with like click arts card, get 20% and easy profit. But MP is good. This skill is okay. This skill needs buff. This skill, chef's kiss. You cannot argue with a tactical nuke like this. Great for esports for that final Oberon turn. To like, you might not be buffing your own damage, but you sure as hell, like, you might not be buffing your own damage, but you're sure as hell making everyone else, your target, take more. And then MP gen while she's on the field. And 15%, not bad. Oh, cute. So, do you need to summon for Osakabehime? Nope. You can get spooked by her. She is a good support. She is not needed. She needs a little help. But she's solid and non-standard. That's what I like about her. Most bosses, if they are a rider, your supports are in critical danger. If you bring Osakabehime, she's not dying. If you bring her to fight a rider boss, she is not fucking dying. This skill makes it so she takes no damage from them. A lot, like, so she gets 60% defense that turn, while they're already doing 50% less damage to her. She's not gonna take damage. She's not gonna die. She is a good spook. She is not needed. If you really want her, pull her from the ticket, but waiver should be the first one you do that for. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like or a sub. And if you're feeling really generous, give me some feedback on the video in the comment section. I am very much looking to improve in the coming months as the channel continues to grow. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.